waiting room in Sanaa's Children's Hospital is overflowing. Every day, children like Imtiaz arrive, starving. She's 2 years old and weighs just 4 kilos.
طيب من أول من قبل ما يجي لها الإسهال كانت كده ضعيفة؟
لا قد كان فيها
Dr. Sabah Al-Jaradi is the junior doctor on duty. She's already seen a lifetime of suffering. Is the main reason this child looks like this because of malnutrition or because of any other illness?
Malnutrition complicated by chest infection. Malnutrition people have weak immunity,
right.
So they are susceptible for many other diseases, many other infections. They are getting sick easily.
The war has caused shortages that have sent food prices through the roof. The economy is destroyed and there's little work, so many families can barely afford to eat. What do you feed her?
بس ماء الحليب حليب نيدوه من هذا النيدوه الكبير والذي على الخبز نقع لها على شاي.
Why does she only eat bread and milk?
ماشي معي ما خل اشتري ماشي ما ناكل شيء بالضبط ماشي.
Imtiaz's condition is extremely serious. The next few days will decide if she lives or dies. According to the UN, there are more than 370,000 children in Yemen right now just like her, in the same severe state of malnutrition. The doctor is called to help a 5-month-old boy called Atan, who's just been brought in by terrified parents.
Shallow breathing.
Malnutrition has left him tiny, frail, and he's struggling to breathe. Atan is suffering because his mother is so malnourished that she's unable to breastfeed anymore. And now he's got gastroenteritis from the goat's milk she gave him instead. Just as they're weighing him, he suddenly stops breathing. So they're pumping air down his mouth and nose. It looks very serious indeed. That was really very scary. You could see from the look on the faces of the doctors and nurses that Atan was really in a very bad way and came very close to losing his life then. But he seems to have stabilized now and his breathing seems to be more normal. Is he going to be okay now?
At this place, no. He needs to be admitted to the intensive care unit. He might need mechanical ventilation. There is overload in the cases here. No enough beds, no enough medications, no enough doctors, and no enough nurses. It's too much overload.
The emergency ward is so crowded that Atan is fighting for his life while sharing a bed with another critically ill child. There's a sense of chaos in the ward as another emergency unfolds a few steps away. It's a boy with malaria, but malnutrition has made him weak. They've just rushed the child in and everyone has gone over to work on him right now and it looks like he's not breathing. The doctors do everything they can, working frantically to resuscitate the boy, but it's too late.
السبب الرئيسي الأول سوء التغذية. 90% من الحالات يعني الأطفال خاصة الأطفال children 90% من السكان يعني من الحالات المركزة عندنا في المستشفى malnutrition.
It is a terrifying atmosphere in here. The fact that a child can die on one bed just meters away from where another is fighting for his life and the parents focusing on their children with all this grief around them. It's a terrible situation. Atan is still in serious trouble. He's so dehydrated, doctors can't even get a blood sample from his fingers.
يعني الآن لما خرج دم يخرج بلازما ما بليد ماش no blood بلازما.
They send his father, Abdulaziz, out to buy saline solution. to get emergency fluids into his body. All patients here get free treatment but have to pay for their medication. I don't know if he's even got the cash for it. Abdulaziz farms a small plot of land 50 kilometers away. His income is tiny, and he's spent all he has and borrowed just to get Atan to hospital. If they ask you to get anything else, you run out of money now. Abdulaziz only has enough money to get one of the medicines that he's been told he needs, so we're going to pay for the rest of it. It is life-saving treatment. Atan seems to have stabilized and he's breathing again. His parents are just coming to terms with what's happened. How are you feeling at the moment?
والله طبعا تعب بالنسبة لليوم الوضع متغير والوضع مش غير الوضع.
Can you tell me what you eat every day?
بالنسبة للتغذية هذا بنزل على دقيق خلاص. يعني بالنسبة للتغذية هذه من الأمراض لا من التغذية ما فيش تغذية ولا شيء. المفرق اللي بعد مسموع
Today, a mobile team of medics are visiting the village of Al Juraini, just an hour's drive away from Hodeidah. Dr. Mohammed says malnutrition levels here are the worst he's ever seen.
يعني نسبة 70% 70% اللي عندهم سوء تغذية حاد وخيم و20% اللي عندهم سوء تغذية حاد متوسط.
What's going on here with this child?
وضع الطفل هذا الطفل يعاني من سوء تغذية حاد وخيم. هذا المقياس إذا كان أقل من 11.5 يعتبر سوء تغذية حاد وخيم. إذا كان فوق 11.5 إلى 12.5 يعتبر سوء تغذية حاد متوسط.
The doctors prescribe a mixture of vitamins, folic acid and nourishing paste made from peanuts.
هذا البلمبليت الذي يعطى للأطفال المصابين بمرض سوء التغذية الحاد الوخيم. شوفي كيف؟ شوفي هنا. ارفعي راسه.
It's a good sign that this baby, Wahabala, has got an appetite. Another child arrives in a very serious condition. This is Bassam and his mother, Fatia. How old is this child?
1 year.
1 year old.
حجم ولاده يوم ولد أقل يعني this 3 kilos عندها
3 kilos.
3 كيلو عندها يحتاج رعاية أكثر يحتاج قسم داخلي.
Bassam has severe acute malnutrition.
أكثر رضاعة مو كثير.
So what do you feed him?
سيريلاك اشتري له تغذية أحيانا على حسب زبادي.
Bassam's case is urgent and he needs to be in hospital, but money is standing in the way at the moment, so we're going to see if we can take him. Bassam's father arrives and we head off. Mohammed drives a motorbike taxi, but the war has destroyed his income. Petrol's very expensive now, and there are few customers. Do you and your wife go without so that you can give more to the children?
ايوه طبعا احيانا نضل ما عندنا اكل ما شيء يلا تاكل ذيلا يعني بس صعب مره انه ما فيش شغله ما فيش امل ما فيش ذاك شغله كله سيك الموتور بترول غالي بترول ذا يلا اللي تحصله في البنزين.
How does it make you feel when you see him like this?
انا حرق بس ما بيدي حاجة.
We take Bassam to hospital in Hodeidah for treatment. According to the UN, 2.8 million people have been driven from their homes since the war started. Many are in grim camps like this one near Abs. They're organised by the UN, working with aid agencies like Oxfam and MSF. But the camps are desperately underfunded, The UN says it only has the resources to feed 1 in 10 of those at risk of starvation. Well, we've arrived in the middle of a sandstorm, and we've driven in about half a mile, and all the way are these little tented villages of people, and they've all travelled down from the north where there has been intense bombing in places, and they've come here to this, well, frankly, pretty dreadful place to seek refuge.
طايرة طيران يحوم على أبو يمن.
As I walk through the camp, I can hear the sound of military jets in the sky. People here are hungry and terrified. Fatima and Sadiq invite me in to meet their family as they make a meal of bread and lentils. Their daughter Safa has been diagnosed as malnourished by doctors who visited yesterday, but they could only leave a few extra rations.
كان حلمي ان تكبر بنتي وتصير دكتورة، تصير اراها بخير واراها متعافى، اراها تقوم تمشي بالدنيا. وذا الحين تعبانة اشوفها وزد لي ضيقة، يجي لي ضياق. الحين عيالي صغار ذا الحين يسمعوها يرزموا كذا ما يقدروا لا ياكلوا ولا يروحوا بعدي وخلينا الاكل ورحنا.
Sadiq says the family are totally reliant on a meagre aid supply. They haven't eaten meat or vegetables in over a year.
يهبوا لنا كيس 3 شهور وما نحصل حق الطحن حقه. الطحن ما فيه. يلا واحد يقسم الكيس نصين وباع نص عشان يطحن هذاك النص يروحوا لأهله.
Sadiq pulls me aside. This is something he knows his wife can't bear to see. What is this place?
هذه المقبرة الذي ماتوا أولادهم من سوء التغذية والكبار والأطفال.
These are gravestones.
يوم مات يعني شاف أن الأطفال الذين يموتوا من سوء التغذية شاف أنهم يشيلهم إلى المقبرة.
Is that why your wife didn't want to come with us?
شاف أنهم وخلاص طاحت وأغمت عليها، يعني لو سوي بنتها تسوي زيها، لو بنتها يحصل لها زي ما حصل لهم.
What do you think when you look at this?
ما أقدر يعني أفسرها إلا عند الله، إرادة الله. ما عندي أي شيء.
There are so many people here living right on the edge, and it's the youngest children where you can see the effects of malnutrition beginning. Camps like this are getting some help, but it's sporadic and not nearly enough. And if that doesn't change, there's going to be a disaster. After our week travelling around Yemen, trying to understand what's causing this crisis, we've come back to the capital Sana'a and the Children's Emergency Unit. Imtiaz is still here, and after 5 days of care, is looking better. How is she?
كانها تحسنت، كانت تحسنت، أنا تحسنت شوي ولا منها أنا غلبت ترضع، أنا صرتي منها أنا ما أدري نصب لها في الرسول.
And how are you? How are you feeling?
ما قدرت أكل ولا أشرب ولا أنا إلا مريضة، استرت. جالسة معين ذا قلنا نخرج قالوا زيد نعينها البنت تحسن، جدها يقول خليها تحسن شوي. فنخرج. أحبها كثير البنت ولدي.
But I wanted news of Atan, the baby who was so malnourished he was struggling to breathe. His father, Abdulaziz, is still in Sana'a and meets me later. Can you tell me what happened?
دخلوا العناية المركزة قالوا ما فيش ماء. جلس هنا يعني تعب. فما حصل أن يدخلوه هنا في العناية إلا بعد بدو تعب زيادة. فجلس هناك يوم ونص في العناية
2 days ago, alone without the rest of their family, Abdulaziz and his wife Jamila buried their only child Atan here early in the morning. Why did you bury him in Sana'a and not take him back?
طبعا القرية بعيد مسافة 50 أو 60 كيلو فما فيش سيارة.
Will you be able to come and visit him here?
إن شاء الله فترة يعني بعيد مشي واصل. والله الحمد لله كان في ابتسامات وفي حركات ولعابات. والله أذكر الأيام هذا تحزن حزن قوي. أتذكر الأيام هذه مرت
احنا حالتنا ما في لا شغل ولا امل الا وابو مسكين تعبان يد خزي الا نقولوا لنا ما نسبب له معنا حاجه. احنا حالتنا عصيبه لا قدرنا نقولوا للمحل.
في الأسبوع الواحد نستقبل 17 حالة أقل تقدير. سوء تغذية حاد وخيم، لا متوسط عاد ولا عاد يعني في المستوى الطبيعي، حاد وخيم جدا العظم. وهذا مؤشر خطر عن أنه المديرية بمساحتها بأطرافها الحدودية يعني بهذا الشكل الجوع مسيطر على أصحاب المناطق.
إلا منه يعني مقطوعين يعني فترة ومن حالتنا حالة.
احنا نطبخ اوراق الشجر وناكل من الشجر وننطق من الشجر صلى على النبي. يعني هنا ما يقول لك يعني تغذيه ما بوش تغذيه خماد موت في هذا المكان الا الله. من شو ينظر علينا؟ على من نشتكي؟ على الله ثم على المنظمات يعني يكتب لنا الكذا البر احنا خماد هنا.
خلينا ما في يصبحوا بس
انتظار أمراض 7 أشهر من مخلقان لو كلا نشلا لا قيمتهم حليب ولا قيمتهم إلا بما لا حاجة ولا ما أكل ما ناكلوش أنا أوراق الشجر نطبخها وناكل إحنا وبنين لو كلا لا قيمة حليب ولو كلا لا قيمة إلهي ولو كلا واصل أبوك آلجها ما نجد إلا ربي ما نجد إلا حاجة إن أنا نصف قرى ما أنا ولا حاجة وما نظمتها تشيل لنا كبار إحنا ما تاسش علينا.
أنا شخصيا كنت معلم أو مدرس ما أكلهاش لي يمكن 20 سنة من يوم ما توظفت في 89 قبل الوحدة بسنة، والآن بعد انقطاع المرتبات أصبحت الوجبة المفضلة عند أولادي، يأكلوا منها هذا واصل، خاصة وجبة الظهر، وتجيب لهم ظمأ وتجيب لهم حكاك لكن ما نسوي، والآن أصبحنا منكوبين نكبة لا بعدها ولا قبلها.
رجال